to your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. Sag, this may be a reading that may resonate with you if you happen to have Sagittarius in your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, 7th house placement, dominant in your chart, or if you happen to be cross-watching for a Sag. You might find some information in this reading that may be a match to your story. Just a few things to keep in mind before we begin. Sag Nation, just in case you're new to this channel, Sag, this is a general reading, which automatically means that not every single detail may apply to your situation. I'm encouraging you to take what applies and what does not, let it go. Those messages may have been intended for someone else to hear if it wasn't a message for you. Sag, you hear me calling this a 7-day forecast. And even still, not every single thing happens at the exact same time for everyone. So it may be necessary to give this reading a chance to play out. Others of you, I'm not speaking to you at all. This is actually not your reading. So I always encourage you to have the discernment and the discretion to know the difference. Above all else, Sag Nation, please don't make any rash decisions or jump to any type of conclusions based on what you hear from a general reading. If you would like a reading based on your own personal energy, you can book a reading on my website, which happens to be AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. Lastly, Sag, this reading is guaranteed going to go over some topics that are going to be sensitive. If that's not your thing, Sag, click off this reading and subscribe. Those of you who are ready to roll with me, though, Sag Nation, let's dive right into this. Let's see what is going on for the Sag Nation. Sagittarius. Oh, channel messages. If you would like to bypass this part of the video and go straight into the reading, the timestamp for where the reading begins can be found below. Tinnitus, or ringing in the ears. The name Martinez. Meters. Big forehead van. First aid. Speed limit. Church project. Angel. And the name Patty. The letter M. Eczema on hands. The name Khalid. Churches. Chino. Pass the weed. Online all day. Ace. Library. Working on a car. McPherson's. The name George. The name Gaston. I keep doing it wrong every time. Shots. Hybrid. Lizard. Time I see lizard, it reminds me of Geico. Maybe Sagittarius, you might need some car insurance. Armada. Lotion. Skittles. Denver. Hollywood. Blood bank. Alright, Sag Nation, let's dive right into this reading. Let's see what might be coming in for you over the next 7 days. Sag Nation. Sag, right off the bat, some of you are dealing with a Taurus. Seems like you might be ignoring someone. Sagittarius, somebody might feel ignored by you. It could be a fire sign. Another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, I think somebody might be making a final decision, a final call about something. Final decisions are coming in. Definitely a Taurus. Taurus came right back out even after I shuffled. Okay, somebody might feel like you're ignoring their text. There's definitely some tension between you and someone, possibly an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, who is always front and center in your reading. Never fails. Sagittarius is Gemini. Is that your opposite sign? I think so. That's your opposite sign. Maybe your gripe is with a Gemini. Maybe there's a Gemini that feels like you went cold on them. And I think somebody might not be taking it well. Sagittarius. Somebody is maybe hurt that you cut them off. You might have cussed somebody out, Sagittarius. Or maybe you feel like you need to. Okay? Because it seems like words have hurt somebody here. There could be a literal injury. But this feels like this was some type of an attack. Sag. So we see there. I don't know if you're traveling. to Egypt. Maybe you are researching your ancestry. Perhaps someone's name could be Egypt. Somebody could be mixed race. It seems like you've hit some type of an obstacle in a situation here, and somebody definitely feels that you are distant. Some of you could be dealing with someone who lives elsewhere, and it seems like the challenge here is rebuilding a relationship after well, it feels like it's lies and deception. Something created a blockage between you and this person. This might be a situation going on with your father. Maybe you're having issues with your dad or a family member. Sagittarius, this could be your baby's father. It seems like somebody is uncertain about something in this situation. Somebody's waiting for you, Sag. Somebody could have been waiting to hear from you maybe over the past 5 days, maybe the past 5 months. And I think what someone wants is harmony. There may be more than one person involved in this situation. This could be you and kids, you and family members, you and whomever. Let's pull some details, Sag. Let's see what's going on. Somebody feels like you have put them on hold. They've been trying to reach out to you, Sagittarius, but to no avail. You don't want to be bothered. You have chosen to keep your distance from someone. And like I said, it seems like somebody's not coping with it well. Yeah, some damaging words. There's been some type of damage that's been done in this situation. Somebody might feel like somebody lives in their own reality. Like they don't live here. I won't say they don't live here on planet Earth, but they just live in their own head. They have some type of situation going on in their own mind. Revelation. Okay, so maybe something that was revealed was very damaging. It broke the situation. I think that's the family members. Okay, this is either with a family member or this is somebody that you built a family with. Crucifixion. Somebody feels like they're always on the chopping block. You're always constantly judging them, coming for them in some type of way. And for some of you, this has something to do with your kids, or you have little children with someone in common. And it just seems like somebody feels as though it's difficult to bounce back, to bring something back in harmony after something that it just seems a bit unsure. This could be something about traveling or some type of an invitation. It could be that somebody extended an invitation here and it seems like somebody is unsure or a little bit doubtful that somebody is going to show up. The reason being, Sagination, is it seems like someone has decided to create some type of a boundary. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. Somebody might feel that someone in this situation is a bit of an energy vamp. The way that they're seeing you, Sagittarius, or the way that you see this person is somebody that maybe does not want to listen, does not want to hear them out. Someone talks more than they listen. You may see this person, Sagittarius, as a hypocrite. This might be, you know, the current energy. This is how somebody sees the other one. It's like somebody, especially if this is like an authority figure, like a parent or something like this, then it feels as though somebody like I said, it's like a do as I say, not as I do type of energy here. So I think that Sagittarius or crosswatcher, somebody feels that the other one is annoying and aggressive and easily triggered. You got a Leo that shows up in your reading. A Leo could be relevant here. You have a Cancerian who could be this Queen of Cups. Somebody's reluctantly going to something even though they really don't want to. All right, the issue here is somebody feels as though somebody couldn't care less about something here. Somebody feels overlooked, feels a bit unhappy in this situation, and the other one is keeping their distance. There's obviously some type of an estrangement. There could be some type of accusation or lie that was told here. You got this person with the Pinocchio nose, as if somebody might feel that somebody has lied in the situation, that somebody is a bit of a snake. You also as well have Virgo. There is somebody that has lied and manipulated their way out of a situation, tried to finagle themselves out of a lie, but it seems like there's somebody that you can't fool, and somebody sees right through the facade. If this is a love relationship, it looks like somebody's out of this situation. They're suspicious. They feel like their partner is arrogant, insecure, that they fear rejection on some level. There's some type of behavior in this situation that is absolutely toxic, that it feels like somebody absolutely despises. Sag Nation. The Emperor. There's definitely an Aries involved in this situation. Maybe you had an argument with an Aries, or you're having tension with an Aries. Yep, disguise. This is a Gemini, possibly a Libra. Somebody has tried to disguise the truth. Somebody might not be providing. We talked about a family. This might be somebody that you might see as a deadbeat. You have a Scorpio. Somebody has manipulated you or manipulated a situation to look a certain way. You were the best thing in my life, is what decided to fall out with this other deck. So it does feel like somebody, this is past tense, as if you've already gone your separate ways from this person. Or some of you, that's the crossroads that you're at right now. You're trying to decide whether or not it's time to end a chapter with this person and part ways with them, because it just seems like there's been too much friction between you and someone, and you feel like somebody is playing around. Seems like you've worked really hard to try to win somebody's heart, and it just seems like somebody in the scenario is playing games. Some of you, this person could be sticking around because of financial gain, or they get some type of, they feel trapped in a situation because of some type of financial tie. It looks like one of you is feeling on guard about something. You're feeling a bit cautious. It seems like maybe you're trying to regain the trust of someone here. This feels like this is after an affair has occurred. So either this is something that happened in the past, or this is something that's ongoing right now. If it happened in the past, this is the reason for some resentment that continues to fester in this situation. You guys can't seem to get over some type of hurdle that you've had in the past. Yeah, some of you, this is not somebody who's married, but they're like in a common law relationship. You live with this person, but it's absolutely abusive. Usually get that for Sag. An abusive type of environment, abusive type of relationship. Some of you could have grown up with an abusive parent. Codependency is what this is. It just seems like somebody doesn't want to be alone. And then maybe this relationship has become an addiction. For others of you, it seems like somebody is always high or under the influence, and this could be a child. You might have other people or a family that might be interfering in this situation. Sagittarius, did you find a key? You might be finding a key this week if you're missing a key. There's somebody with a lot of shame. Somebody does see some crucifixion. We talked about that. This feels like somebody is constantly seeing the other one as flawed. Maybe feeling like they're not worthy of love. And it just seems like it's the fact that somebody is dealing with their own issues. This is how they see themselves, and they're deflecting, they're projecting their issues onto you. Somebody feels like a situation happened that was unfair, and that they're unworthy of the treatment that was given in a situation. You got somebody, I mentioned that somebody has addictions. It seems like somebody has some emotions that they're trying to cover up. Somebody does not deal with or process emotions well. And there may be a need to heal and release. So if this is a love relationship, somebody does love you, Sagittarius or cross watcher, but they're not committed. They may actually, this feels like this is a third party. And let me make it clear, I'm not saying everybody has a third party, but some of you, there's no doubt like a presence of a third party situation here. Yep. This is the case. You guys are at odds. Whether you're a same-sex couple or whatever. Same-sex couple or something in between. You're at odds with one another. Persecution and inquisition. It comes back up again. Somebody definitely feels persecuted. Feels like you're always on their case about something. Yep. For some of you, this is a spouse. I'm telling you, somebody's married. They're stepping out on their partner. Somebody smokes weed, didn't it? Was that in the channel messages past the weed? Somebody, yep, unrequited love. Karmic relationship, here we go. That's the problem here. Karmic relationship. This is the reason that things are not working out between you or someone, or this is why things haven't worked out in the past. Somebody questions whether or not you genuinely care. And it looks like somebody, like I said before, they really do. I think you love this person a lot, Sagittarius or cross watcher. I think somebody's waiting to find out if maybe you guys can maybe get back on a good page here. There's someone in this situation, Sagittarius. Possibly a Taurus. Somebody's needing closure. Somebody's looking for closure about a situation. There's somebody that's looking for a decision from you, because it seems like the way that things left off, it left somebody feeling unsure about whether or not there is a future, or whether or not something feels open-ended, and it seems like somebody wants an answer from you. They want some type of conclusion to something here. Yeah, this may have been someone that you've known in a past life, Sagittarius. I'm trying to see what this person is coming in to accomplish. Somebody wants to know your real feelings about a situation. Somebody wants you to open up. Because they feel like this situation is not really evolving the way that it possibly should. It just seems like something is, the growth is stunted. I feel like there is either the energy of a third party, or there are other people that are interfering in this situation. Other people are giving their opinion, their input about something. It seems like somebody would like for you to eliminate everybody else's opinion and only allow the opinion of the two of you to prevail in a situation. Somebody wants the other one to take responsibility for something here. For some of you, the issue is between you and a friend. I don't know if you feel like your partner cheated with somebody that you felt was a friend. I think the issue is that somebody has decided to try to disguise the truth. You got something in this situation that's hidden, Sag Nation. Somebody is trying to disguise the truth. Disguise comes up more than once. I also feel like this might even be the case online. There could be somebody trolling you, talking to you online under some type of disguise. Or this is you, Sagittarius, doing this to somebody that is online. Let's see where it goes from there, Sag, because it just seems like somebody is not sure if they should reach out. They've tried. It looks like it's gone unnoticed here. Somebody would like to reach out, Sagittarius, Nation, or Cross Watcher. But they might be waiting for you. They might be waiting for you to reach out. Did I say a Leo? You got a Leo. Yeah. Somebody wants you to listen, Sagittarius, or Cross Watcher. And they feel like you won't listen to the things that they value, the things that they say. But they feel like you do the opposite. It's okay when you do it, but when they do it, it's a problem. They might feel like you lecture them. And there's definitely an issue here with trusting. Something that somebody said has created some self-doubt. what they're waiting for, Sagittarius, is for you to take the lead. Or maybe you're waiting for a Gemini to take the lead, or an Aquarius. It seems like somebody is detached. You won't take the lead, so they're waiting for you, Sagittarius Nation, or Cross Watcher. Let's see how this plays out. Somebody feels the need to stand their ground in this situation. Is somebody going to actually reach out? Sag Nation. Wow. They wondered how far this would go. I'm still trying to find out exactly what happened. Like, is there an argument that happened? It feels like it. It feels like somebody doesn't want to listen. And it caused the other one to feel hurt. Self-assurance, yeah. It's created some type of self-doubt. This feels like it was something that was said. They feel like you're so easy to see through, Sag, or Cross Watcher. Somebody tries to appear strong and unbreakable, full of pride. But really, it seems like somebody is really broken. They feel like it's crazy. They can see through the act here. Somebody definitely knows the truth. Sagittarius, having to do with an earth sign. Connection is broken here. And it seems like it may have something to do with some generational trauma. Something was passed down from one generation to the next. And it just seems like somebody is ready to stop that. Yep. This is going on with a family member, father, brother, husband, son. How did this play out? Yeah. Somebody feels like they wish you would just focus on their strengths. Like you're always calling out their flaws. Always throwing that up in their face. Yeah. It seems like somebody is wanting to trust you, Sag, or Cross Watcher, but they don't. Yeah, it's time. Somebody does see the other one as an energy vamp. Somebody is trying to clear and shield their energy from some BS that they feel may go down, while the other one wants the other to let it go. Somebody feels like the other one is holding on to a grudge. Somebody may be looking for some encouragement from the other person, and they feel like that's not something that will ever come. Yeah, I think somebody, this has something to do with somebody willingness and openness to listen. And it just seems like somebody is not. There is somebody that is not sure if they will see you again. So maybe that's the discussion, and maybe that was the message, and that it was left with no reply. Somebody might be deciding to go somewhere. Yeah. Something urgent where somebody may actually decide to go. Or this is the fact that somebody is just very annoyed with someone. They're like, go now, get out my way. Get out my energy. Yeah, I just feel the energy of annoyance. Somebody looks at the other one like a pest. I'm not sure how this, well, let's see. Let's see how this plays out, Sagittarius Nation. It's definitely a Taurus. Taurus, Virgo, or Cross Watcher. It could be an earth sign to earth sign relationship. Let's see if the damage is repaired. Possibly. You might see them again, Sagittarius or Cross Watcher. You guys might make peace. There might be a face-to-face conversation that may happen. Possibly with a Taurus or a Cancer or a Libra. We talked about people in harmony. These may be the people in question. These may be the family members or whomever. Some type of situation brings the two of you together. Going to somebody's house. See, somebody was sneaking around with an ex. That's the secret that was kept here. Some of you, this is a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I think you'll see this person again. Sagittarius, there may be some type of travel involved in this situation, involved in this scenario. But right now, it just seems like somebody does not want to be bothered. Or at least that's what their body language is saying. Yeah. Somebody's tired of the same situation. Tired of feeling like a prisoner of the past. So yeah, somebody's making a final decision this week. Sagittarius. It's an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. I don't know. It just seems like this is something that's not happening this week, Sag. A cross-watcher, or somebody's just kind of avoiding this. They are not wanting to communicate. This might not be the right time to resolve something here. It seems like somebody is just really focused on their money and not really this situation. Did I say somebody could be a musician? I did say that. Yeah. It seems like it's unlikely that this is something that plays out this week, Sagittarius. Somebody, this is a baby mama. You got a Gemini. That's either your mom, Scorpio. Your mother could be a Scorpio. You're going to something. This might be like a gathering or some type of event that you're going to. Yeah, somebody is just in this situation out of convenience. That's about it. That's all that somebody is offering. Like, this is like some type of financial situation. Like, somebody is in a situation for that, and there's no real future. There could possibly be an apology. There could possibly be communication. It just feels like it may be something that's delayed, Sagittarius or cross-watcher, because it just seems like somebody is waiting for the other one to do so, and no one's taking the initiative here. But it looks like there's a fire sign. This could be you, Sagittarius. It could be the fire sign. So there's a fire sign that may end up taking the initiative in this situation. Sag, if somebody owes you money, it seems like somebody is paying you back. Somebody might owe you something here. You're receiving some money. There could be like a full-time job that is offered to you, Sagittarius. It just seems like you could be in some type of financial bind, Sag. It seems like it. It seems like money right now is just, money is coming in faster than it's going out. Am I saying that? No, it's going out faster than it's coming in is what I really meant to say. It seems like you're really trying to keep things paid. It just seems like there might be times, Sagittarius, when things go unpaid. This could be a loan. You could be maybe getting a loan of some type, and you might hear about the news of this week. You have some money coming in, or some type of financial opportunity that comes in, because it looks like for you, Sagittarius, you might be waiting for money. It could be you, and it could be you that is mentally frustrated about your financial situation right now. Money's kind of slow, Sag. Money is coming through. Sagittarius Nation. I honestly think that this might be like a conversation that you might be having with yourself. This could be you being very down on yourself, Sagittarius, about something here. Maybe lately. Maybe about some past decisions that you feel that you've made. Just on a random side note. Sagittarius, I feel like somebody might have an infection of some type. I honestly feel like this might be a tooth infection, tooth decay. Or this is some type of like contagious disease. Somebody could be pregnant, Sag. I also feel that somebody could be into magic. Sagittarius Nation. Observe. Somebody's definitely watching you, possibly trying to control you. I think you want to travel, Sag. I think you may even want to move, but maybe you're unsure about where you're moving to. This could even be jobs. Maybe you're wanting to move locations with a job. You want to go somewhere cooler. Maybe it's hot where you are. Definitely wanting to, there's a broken bridge. You want to a burnt bridge. You want to fix a bridge with someone. Maybe you have a dog. Maybe you have an animal. Maybe this is you. Maybe you're very loyal to your job, but maybe part of you wants to leave this job. You definitely do have people observing you. We talked about that. There's people that are watching you, Sagittarius. Sag or cross watcher, you might feel like there are people at your job that you feel are easy to see through. Yeah, maybe you wish that there are people at your job that would be more transparent. Maybe you feel like there's some people around you that are charlatans. They're fake. You are jealous of somebody, Sagittarius, or there's somebody jealous of you. This could be, I'm trying to say, yes, a same-sex relationship. Maybe you're attracted to somebody at your job, Sagittarius, or there's somebody that is attracted to you. Somebody might want to be closer to you or shoot their shot with you, Sagittarius. In some instances, I think somebody is attracted to you. Are you wanting to leave someplace? It seems like you're going someplace, Sagittarius. What's going on at work? That might be the issue. People in harmony. You might clash with people that you work with. The environment that you work with is a little bit hostile. Okay. I talked about money this week. Dispersing. There's money that maybe, like I said, you've been waiting for, and perhaps you get news about this money. It comes out this week. Money that you've been waiting for. Maybe you get paid at the end of the week, Sagittarius. You get paid within the next 7 days, and that might help resolve some type of financial issue that you're going through. I think the issue here is integrity. Sagittarius. Corruption. Definitely. People might see you as the corrupt one, or maybe this has something to do with a parental figure. Maybe you might feel like there are some things that were passed down from a family member or a role model in your life that you feel are maybe you feel like this is rubbing off on your kids or whatever. Or maybe you feel like you've become similar to your parents. You've got why am I trying to say Taurus? This is Scorpio. Yeah, you work around some very rude people. Sagittarius, a cross watcher. Yeah, this is definitely rude, judgmental, complaining. I think you work in a very competitive market. Sagittarius, a cross watcher. I think you work with some people that are not only competitive, but some people that will step on your neck if it means that they'll get to the next level, Sagittarius. If somebody is either envious of you, Sagittarius, or you're envious of someone, comparing yourselves to the people that are around you, or this is somebody doing this with you. I think part of you, Sagittarius, does want to move on. Because maybe work right now is just very hard to deal with. And you might have some personal situations in your life that you might feel are very difficult to deal with as well. It looks like you want balance in your life. And with the way the work is going this week, it just seems like it is very challenging to have that. It seems like there's somebody at work that maybe you went off on, Sagittarius. You want to make amends with somebody at work? I don't understand what's going on. Maybe you do, Garden. There's a lot of cards here referencing listening. Somebody doesn't listen. Did you give somebody advice about something, Sagittarius? It comes right back out. I think that you do have a gift. I also feel like it could be somebody's birthday. You are obviously dealing with a Gemini. It's still Gemini season. Or this is possibly a graduation. This is. Somebody feels like you do not listen. You can't hear them. You don't hear what they have to say. You don't hear them out. For some of you, this is a friend. Definitely Leo. It just seems like you feel stuck at a job, really. Because it doesn't look like you feel happy about this job. It feels like you feel dedicated, But maybe you wish the environment were different and that the people were different. So maybe you actually like what you do, Sag. Maybe you work in the spiritual community. You do, Sagittarius. This looks like you're having some type of toothache, jaw pain. Sagittarius. You're eating a lot of junk food, a lot of sweets. So I think you have a cavity. Just as a random side note. I think you're looking for comfort food this week. I promise you, I don't feel like you really enjoy, you don't want to be here. It looks like maybe that's how you feel at times, that you just don't want to be here. Maybe that's just period on this earth. Sometimes you might feel like you don't want to be here, but I feel like it's this job. Yeah, there's a new job coming up for you. Maybe you're hopeful that you'll get this job, and maybe this job is someplace else. It's at a distance. It's going to require you to move or to commute. You have a new beginning here. And with you having this new beginning, it looks like something may need to end. There's a road that ends, Sagittarius, possibly having to do with your work. And then there's a new beginning, and it causes things to improve. This could have something to do with a legal situation that has really been pulling you down, Sagittarius. For some of you, it's a marriage that's really pulling you down. If you do have a legal situation, Sagittarius, it looks like you come out victorious with something here. Yeah, maybe you feel like your job security is threatened and it's time to look for something else. And maybe you feel like you're at a crossroads. You have a difficult decision to make. You definitely may feel this way about a partnership, but it just seems like part of you is looking forward. You're wanting to move forward. But maybe you don't know what the future brings with that. You definitely have some gossip going around, possibly at work or within your family. It seems like lately you're feeling alone, but I think that's because you're choosing to isolate yourself. Why, Sagittarius? It just seems like you got some addictions here. A sugar addiction, really. But like I said, there's something that's causing you to mask emotions, cover up the joy. You feel like the joy is gone in something. So this is why you're going to overindulge in stuff. Things around you may have been a bit chaotic. And maybe you're looking for some type of success, Sagittarius. You're afraid to make a decision about something. For this card here talking about self-reliance, it just feels like you're not trusting yourself to make certain decisions. Explore, love, create. The only thing that holds you back is you. So I feel that there is something here, some type of boundary, some type of blockage that you have created mentally for yourself. Because I feel like that's what this is. About your work or about your ability to do something. And it's because of the past. It could be because of maybe what an authority figure may have, a role model may have exhibited for you. Maybe there's something that they told you, Sagittarius, and maybe that's causing you to have self-doubt. Seems like maybe you're trying to cover up your pain, Sag. Remember, this card says you're so easy to see through. So perhaps this week you've been trying to cover up some hurt here. It seems like something comes to the surface. And it seems like procrastination may have been something that has been getting in the way, Sagittarius. There might be some situations where you might be spending on some things that are wasteful. So maybe you might be deciding to change it up when it comes to your spending habits. Seems like you're working on whatever is going on deep within. Because it just seems like you've been dealing with a lot of emotional pain and you've been looking back on the past. You might have a lot of regrets about some things that you said or did here. And it seems like there are some things that people have said and done to you that you're still hurting from, Sagittarius or Cross-Watcher. You feel ghosted by certain people, rejected by certain people, Sagittarius. This could be what's causing somebody to get deeper into an addiction. It looks like maybe you long for love. Some of you may long for companionship. But like I said, you keep it away from you. There's somebody in your situation that might prefer one-night stands and casual relationships over a genuine relationship because they're afraid to get hurt. And somebody is definitely stuck on an ex. Sagittarius. Let's see what's coming in if you happen to be a part of the single nation for Sagittarius. If you're single, what's coming in, Sagittarius? You have an Aquarius, if I didn't mention that. Sag singles. You're still hurt, it looks like, because somebody's not accepting responsibility. If you're moving, it looks like this is a needed transition here. You may need to move. Definitely have another fire sign, Scorpio. You're definitely be getting into a serious relationship, Sagittarius. You got to walk away from something. You have to look. Is that what happened? Let me see. What is the atmosphere? This is an Aries. Somebody is definitely hanging on to you. It could be a Pisces. Let's see. Is this a new situation or is this a past one? Sagittarius. Your next love might be a lasting one, Sagittarius. Yeah. You're getting out of something that was difficult for you, Sagittarius singles. And it looks like you're trying to keep an open mind and move forward. Or at least this is what your guides are encouraging you to do. Okay, because it looks like a past person, possibly someone with fire in their chart, could have been a bit of a disappointment. And you got a Virgo here as well. I think you have somebody that is coming back, Sag. But I think some of you might have a new situation. Yep. You have separated from someone, Sagittarius. Who's coming in for Sag? King of Cups. Scorpio. It could be that maybe this is somebody you've been waiting to hear from, Sag. It's a family member for some of you. That could be who's coming in. This could be somebody that you, like I said, if you've had your differences with. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. That means somebody's constantly comparing themselves to the other one. Somebody is violent. Somebody's coming to, okay, you have a new situation. Some of you are meeting an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Use discretion with this situation, Sagittarius, because it just seems like this is like you're moving on and getting into, you're getting to know someone new, Sagittarius. And it just seems like somebody from your past decides to give a care all of a sudden. They give a damn all of a sudden. You got a Virgo and an air sign. There's a past person that comes into, maybe a past lover, a Gemini possibly, who always shows up to your reading. Could be trying to come in to say something to you. Somebody recognizes that you're unhappy with them, Sagittarius. Okay, you moved on to a new situation. And it just seems like as you kind of walk off, you kind of slip away. Sagittarius, a past person may come back into the picture. And this might be somebody that you didn't expect to come back. Okay, as you're getting to know someone else. Seems like you are a little bit guarded. I think somebody is wanting to get to know you, Sagittarius. It just seems like somebody is stuck on somebody else. It just feels that way, Sag. It just seems like somebody has some mental conflict about something. Yes. About whether or not to reconcile with a past person. And this may be something that ends in unrequited love. If you're in a situation where somebody has decided to like go ghost on you all of a sudden they pull back, there might be some red flags involved in this situation. For some of you, this is not everybody. This is not every Sagittarius story. It just seems like somebody might be thinking about reconciling with someone that they have kids with. Somebody is still clinging from the past. Pay attention to the red flags, comes right back out. I think that maybe somebody in the beginning makes an effort to get to know you, and maybe things kind of go fast and you might sleep with this person kind of quickly. And this could be somebody that you might end up having a kid with. And like I said, Sagittarius, somebody has kids with somebody, and that's who they're waiting for. You got this card that says waiting. Somebody could be waiting for someone from their past to reach out. And maybe this is something that happens kind of abruptly out of nowhere. And that might be what causes this person to back up. So I had to pick your reading up on a different day. Let's see. Let's finish. Let's see what's going on. Sagittarius. Some type of legal situation. Sagittarius, a legal battle. It could be maybe a traffic ticket that maybe you're dealing with. Maybe there's something here having to do with law enforcement that may be relevant to your situation, but it's clear that there's some type of a legal issue that you're dealing with having to do with someone. I don't know if you're taking a family member to court, or this may involve a family member, but it looks like this month or this next 7 days, love who you are. Love made you and walks beside you, always ready to protect and strengthen you in times of need. So there may be a family member, Sag Nation, that may be giving you some type of support, emotional support, possibly involving something that you're dealing with. Sagittarius. Sagitation. Is there something having to do with sanitation? Is something dirty around you? Is there a lot of trash around you? Anyway, Sagittarius. Yes, somebody is giving you support with something that you're dealing with, something that you might feel is complicated, is difficult, maybe having to do with a Capricorn. Work-life balance. It looks like regarding work, Sagittarius Nation, you may be making a decision about your work. Something is going to require balance, and it could be Sagittarius. You might be on the Sag Capricorn cusp, because I constantly get this for Capricorn, where you're in a time crunch. You're in some type of a bind here. You've got time, an eternal now, in fact. But while there's no need to rush, you've got every reason to be busy, because the choices you make now can make your next now even better. I think this is with work, career, whatever is going on at home. It just seems like you might have to prioritize things, decide what comes first, what comes second, you know what I mean? It just seems like money or finances is something this week that might be giving you anxiety. Maybe you're worried to spend, Sagittarius, and it just seems like there's a decision or something that you're thinking about, Sag, that maybe you're not confident with. Especially, it feels like with a financial decision. Yeah. You might have to decide, what is a priority, where to spend, how to spend your money. This is what I'm feeling, Sag. All right, Holy Spirit. Oh, one last thing that I can't help but notice, Sagittarius Nation. Did somebody pass? I don't know if this is like the anniversary of someone's passing, Sag. Are you worried that someone's gonna pass away? I don't know if your panic attack is related to this. I see a lot of weapons in this situation. I'm gonna say something so random. It just seems like maybe you had to pull the plug on someone, But I honestly feel like somebody died by murder. And as I clarify it, it looks like it. I don't know if you are going to a funeral, Sagittarius, or whatever this is. You're witnessing something here. This feels like somebody died to some type of violence. Or this may have something to do with maybe the environment or people that are around you, Sagittarius or cross-watcher. It may be necessary to watch out for your surroundings. Watch out for your anxiety. Yeah, I think you do have anxiety about something. Yeah, there is some type of an attack here. Sagittarius. That's what this looks like to me. Now, this could be a physical attack. So I did say you could be dealing with somebody who's violent. This could also be a verbal attack. It feels like somebody might be around Sagittarius to verbally attack you. I definitely see somebody lying or concealing something. Yeah, you're a thief here, Sagittarius. Somebody could be stealing from you, or this could be you, Sagittarius, stealing from someone. It's like a group of individuals stealing from someone. Somebody might be nervous that they're gonna get caught. You might have a lot of bugs around you, Sagittarius. At this point in time, you might have some type of bug infestation. Random side note. All right. Holy Spirit, any advice that you have for the Sag Nation? Any advice, Holy Spirit, for Sag? Sag? Random side note, D, right? Maybe that's something that you're getting into, Sag Nation. Maybe you're getting more into your hobbies. Maybe there's something that you put down a long time ago, Sagittarius, and you may get some inspiration to go back and get into that hobby. Feels like that. Advice, Holy Spirit, victory. Your prayers have been heard and they're answered. Have faith. I honestly feel like, Sagittarius, this is some type of victory over a court situation, because it looks like that is the thing that's giving you anxiety. A court situation. Maybe you're waiting for a decision about a legal situation, and it turns out, Sagittarius, in your favor. Maybe this is something that you've been praying for, and it actually works out for you. Protection and strength. I don't know why I get restraining order. Protection, serve and protect. Here with the law enforcement, and you have protection here from some type of an attack, unless this is law enforcement attacking you in some type of way. I don't know. Holy Spirit, Sagittarius. Sag. Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings into your life. Take back your power. It seems like, Sagittarius or cross-watcher, somewhere along the way, you may feel like you've lost yourself. Or that circumstances around you are kind of dictating your worth in a way. And this feels like you're going to find a way to take back your power. Watchers, transpersonal. You have to have an online presence, Sagittarius. A cross-watcher. You're watching someone. Somebody's watching you. Maybe this is what you do professionally. You might be gaining followers, Sagittarius. But at the same time as you're gaining followers, it seems like you're also gaining haters. Sag. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Any advice that you have for this? Yes, you're definitely gaining haters. Somebody around you is a nutcase, okay? Somebody around you, Sagittarius, is a bit of a smart ass. And or Sag people might see you this way. Morality is at the bottom. So yeah, it seems like your morality, your morals, your integrity is going to be tested for whatever reason, Sagittarius. So just be on the lookout for that, Sag. All right, Sagittarius Nation, well, this concludes your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. If you found, Sag Nation, that this reading was helpful, help me out by giving this reading a thumbs up. Consider subbing to my channel. Consider subbing to my channel if you already haven't, Sag Nation. And if you do decide to subscribe, make sure that you hit that post notification bell so that you're notified whenever I upload a video for a sign that you're cross-watching for, or whenever I go live. Thank you, Sag Nation, for spending this time with me. I'll see y'all in the next one, Sag Nation. Have a beautiful, peaceful, productive week. See y'all in the